Hi guys. Sorry about being late. I apologize. And seems to happen every Wednesday now. And that's because we go to the range every Wednesdays, and the range is an hour and a half away from my place. And we leave late. It's just a mess. I apologize. I'm gonna have to change that. Either I leave the range early or we're gonna go to the range a different day. Sorry about that, guys. I apologize for being late. Oh my God. This is not even fun for me because I drive hour and a half. Okay, that took hour and I have to really speed to get up here. And I don't even wind down when I get home. I was at the range like this and I couldn't sit down and eat anything. So I apologize. I apologize. So how's it going, Brandon? Let's see. So, okay. What's going on, guys? How are things? How is life? I apologize again. I will continue to apologize throughout the live stream for being late. It is freaking 7:41. I was supposed to be online 40 minutes ago, but believe it or not, I just walked in. I literally just walked in home, coming home from work at 7:40 p.m., and I didn't even take any time off just to be here. So, and it frustrates me. I'm sorry. So we're going to try to wind down a little bit here. Okay. Let's see. I want to read the comments a little bit. I'm pretty sure people are pissed on being late. Pissed. Let's see. Jimbo. Kai's always late. He's probably looking at his arms. I wish that was the reason. I mean, I do that all the time, but that wasn't the reason. That's funny, man. That's good to hear, man. It's always a good chat. Learn so much listening to you. Thanks, dude. I learn a lot from you guys too. Trust me. How's it going, Jesse? Sitting Bull. Can you get a little closer to the mic, maybe? Can't hear you so well. Sure. How about now? Hold on. Okay. Man, this arm. Okay. TJ Butter Glock 19. I'm mentally prepared every day with the way this world is going. I agree with you, man. But I don't want to. I honestly don't want to sound like there's a difference, right? Telling people, everything is going to hell, like really, really put people down like that. I don't believe that to be the case. I believe things are kind of weird. But regardless, I totally believe in being ready. And the reason I talk about the mental readiness, it's not like, oh my God, this world is going to shit. We're all going to go down and this and that. Let's be ready for apocalypse. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, hey, look at some of the examples that these things could happen to us. So we should be vigilant and ready at all times. Not because the world is going to shit. It's because things happen. Even in the best times, things happen. And it could happen to us. So we shouldn't just watch the news and be like, oh, wow, that sucks for them. No, it could literally happen to us. So we got to be ready. That's it. Wait. Sitting Bull, how often do you check your Instagram DMs? I mean, your alternative account, Copper Kaya. I pretty much look at it maybe once or twice a day. But then again, I skim through it and I don't necessarily really read all of it. Or if I do, I don't necessarily answer to all of it. I mean, I choose. If I feel like something that catches my interest that I got to answer to, I do. But that's it, man. So there's evil in the world without zombies. Speaking of zombies, have you guys seen our zombie video that just came out? Was that yesterday? Let me see. Hold on. Let me check this. Hold on. YouTube. I want to see where it's at. Let me change this real quick. Boom. Classic Firearms. So funny. Classic Firearms shadow banned. You can't even find it. Yeah. Top 3 zombie apocalypse guns for zombie apocalypse. It was a fun video. You guys definitely should check it out. And let me see Rumble. I think Rumble is going to have a chat too. I learned that from Clint yesterday. We got to check Rumble separately. That's what it is. Let's see. Where is my content? I think that's what it is. Boom.
This trick will save you thousands of dollars on high energy.
How do I stop this? How do I stop this?
Gas shortages and high.
Dude, come on, Rumble. Skip the ad. Boom. All right, I see a couple of guys on Rumble. Perfect. Good, I'll keep that here. And I'll actually put Rumble over here on the second screen. So if you guys type me on Rumble, I'll be able to read your chat right there too. All right, back to StreamYard. How's it going, Crunchy Taco? Good seeing you again, dude. Trent, how's it going, man? What's up, guys? All right, you're EDC. Okay, let's talk about EDC. I'm going to read some of that stuff. Oh, there you go. JC, bad guys don't give a shit about gun-free zones. I totally agree, dude. I absolutely agree. Bad guys don't care. If you guys don't believe that, I mean, look at the main shooting guy, main active shooter, right? Like, it's so funny. I was actually debating. I said something on Twitter. I said, somebody posted about it's enough with your Second Amendment already. Enough with your AR-15s already. Like literally some guy, some news reporter posted that. And I said, don't you understand? I just simply responded. I said, don't you understand that your stupid gun laws aren't preventing crimes? That's all I said. And somebody typed down, like, hey, dummy, Maine is an open carry state. Like that freaking means anything. He's like, wait, Maine is an open carry state. I was like, it doesn't matter. That bowling alley was a gun-free zone. If you don't believe me, look at it. There were signs everywhere. Guns weren't allowed in there. That bowling alley prohibited guns. And yet, that guy went in there and stacked bodies in there. So I don't know. We can go into some of the statistics over here. Like, I'm from Chicago. In Chicago, and I know a lot of people always use Chicago as an example. And people say, oh, you know what? They bring it from other areas where guns are allowed, which is the dumbest argument. If we look at Chicago and the gun violence, again, I want to say this to you guys. When I was in Illinois, when I was with the Illinois State Police, I was a CSI. Now, any police officers watching me right now, they will 100% understand what I'm saying. Not just police officers, probably the EMTs and medical examiners. When you're a cop, you see a lot of dead bodies. You go to a lot of incidents, a lot of them, okay? But you go to only in your jurisdiction, maybe a surrounding jurisdiction, depending on the agency that you work for and the area that you work for. You see some of that stuff. I was a CSI at Illinois State Police. I will openly say this. It's the worst job I've ever done in my life. Okay, I thought it was really cool. I was a trooper, and hey, you know what? There's investigations. Oh, sure, let me go there. I threw my hat in there. They interviewed me. Boom, next thing you know, I got the spot, right? I did the test, passed the test, whatever. I was excited. I was like, oh, man, I'm a detective now and this and that. I did that for 1 full year. It was the worst thing I've ever done in my life. I'm not afraid of dead bodies or any of that stuff, but I'm one of those guys, I don't like going hands-on, right? It takes a special person, and I applaud those people, to really go hands-on and play with dead bodies. That guy wasn't me. And I happen to be that CSI, we call the Region 1 in Illinois. Region 1 handled the entire northern Illinois. That included Chicago. And anybody in the Chicagoland area knows the area. You know, you have Riverdale, you have Harvey, you have all these different little departments just south side of Chicago. So I would go to the morgue almost every single day because I'd have a body that I was investigating. And when I was at the morgue, anybody if you're in this field or if you're interested, I 100% recommend you go at least one day, do a little field trip or whatever, a ride along to Cook County Medical Examiner's Office, which is the Cook County morgue, Chicago's morgue. I've been to a lot of morgues in my career. I have never been to a place like that. It's huge. They're basically chopping bodies there, man. I mean, it's just like a butcher shop, right? There's so many people. And almost every day I was there, and it was mostly gunshot victims just coming up. Chicago, bro. What else do you expect, right? And there were a lot of young men, generally. Some women would show up, but a lot of young men. And they were all shot and killed in Chicago, okay? Which was a completely gun-free zone. Gangs or just non-gangs, like people doing a lot of shootings on the interstates. It was all those folks who illegally obtained these guns somehow, right? They got to them, and they just did it upon the commission of a crime that they were committing. So it was, I mean, I've seen law-abiding citizens in my career involving into some gunfight, and I've seen a couple bad ones, unjustified crime, and the guy literally had the gun legally. But I would literally say, based on my experience, okay, my jurisdictions that I worked, 99.9%, I could say, were all illegal ways, like all the gangs and just people during the commission of a crime. So it was very, very, very, very seldom a law-abiding citizen would do that. Now, I understand some of these mass shooters out there actually, active shooters, whatever, go out there, oh, he had the gun legally and just went and dumped magazines into people and whatever. Does that happen? Of course, I'm not trying to knock that thing down and say it doesn't happen. What I'm trying to say is that's not really the gun's fault. If that guy was going to do that, he had the guns legally, I get it. But he was still going to do that, somehow get a hold of guns illegally and still do that. And that doesn't mean you do a collective punishment. If you really look at right now the Palestine and Israel situation, folks will say, and I'm on board with this, oh, you can't do a collective punishment of Palestinian people because of Hamas, what Hamas did, a terrorist act on October 7th. I agree. You can't do a collective punishment. But the same freaking people say a couple of guys go out there and do stupid things, get in schools and shoot and kill people, and they want to collectively disarm the entire law-abiding citizens. I've been armed in the last 12 years. 12 years ago, I got introduced to guns. That's my history. Before that, knew nothing. Even right now, I'm still learning a lot. I never had to shoot anybody without any justification or illegal ways. My guns never did that. And I guarantee right now, pretty much all of you, many of you are watching me, are folks who are law-abiding and own guns. And you don't hurt a fly unless somebody threatens you and you got no choice and it's necessary and reasonable for you to act and you do what you got to do to protect yourself. That's pretty much vast majority of this country. There are some bad apples out there, and because of them, they're trying to disarm the entire gun community. Just like, what happened with the whole defund the police movement. And a couple of bad police officers did some bad stuff, and they want to punish the entire law enforcement across the board. And their logic just sucks. I'm just telling you, man. Oh, how's it going, dude? Good seeing you again. But overall, statistically, when you look at it, law-abiding citizens illegally, I'm talking about like bad stuff, right? It is extremely low statistically, them being involved in any of that stuff. It's always those gangbangers or illegal ways of people utilizing guns and committing violence. I agree. You have to read between the lines for everything. I totally agree, dude. Gun-free zones are killing fields. Well, I mean, it is, if you think about it. Have you guys ever seen, let me ask you a question. Has any of you ever seen a herd of sheep out there without sheepdogs and without a shepherd? There's always a couple of dogs, a shepherd nearby. They may not be right on top of it, but they're always around. Okay? And that's why the wolves can't get there and prey on those sheep. When they try, they get a rude awakening with those dogs and the sheep, the shepherd. And guess what? They can't really prey on them because they got a protection mechanism. It's the same here, dude. That's what it is. I mean, if you have a gun-free zone, then you have zero protection. If you wait for police to get there, I think you guys know what I'm talking about. If you wait for police to get there, dude, you're dead. All right. J954556, my favorite caliber. Thanks, brother. What's up, Kai? Are you still mad at me for the dirt bike thing with Mrs. Stone? You called me an asshole. Sorry, man. I still love you. Stay frosty. Yes, you're an asshole, but that doesn't mean I don't love you. So there's that. Dude, I'm not mad at you, dude. It doesn't, it takes a lot to get me mad. That's all. Wait, Kai, what kind of video card do you have? Oh, you're talking about my graphics card? I think, the NVIDIA GTX, RTX, RTX 3080. That's what I have. 3080. I thought it was amazing less than a year ago, and now it's freaking 4090 out. So technology. Let's see. What else? Let's talk about some of the Second Amendment stuff, dude. What's happening? They're trying to disarm, or they're trying to ban, like the federal assault weapon ban was just introduced again after the Maine thing. DeMarco Owens, trying to take guns away from a law-abiding citizens is only going to set us up for failure. Well, I agree. I mean, it's just, think about it, man. Okay, you guys know the yellow flag laws and red flag laws, like, right? So red flag laws are like freaking crazy. That means your teacher, your doctor, your neighbors, your family members can petition to get your guns taken away, and judge will listen to that and will just order to get your guns taken away. That's red flag laws, right? So basically, if somebody doesn't like you, they can petition for that. Yellow flag laws are basically only law enforcement can initiate an investigation based on certain actions that you've displayed. And based on those, they do their investigation. And if they find reasonable, then they'll petition to get your guns taken away. So there's at least some sort of due process on the yellow flag laws. So like Maine had that. And they said that Maine active shooting thing, that a red flag law would have prevented that. Are you kidding me? Do you guys even know that the Maine suspect, he had a statewide alert on him. Law enforcement was looking for him. So even a red flag would have done the same exact thing. The same exact thing. They couldn't locate him. So somebody dropped the ball, by the way. When it comes to law enforcement, somebody somewhere dropped the ball on that guy, right? Because he has, how do I say? It's like one of those cross. Like if you and I are fighting, and if you and I are fighting and I just send you one punch, you didn't see that coming. But if I do this, just like that, well, you see that I'm coming from a mile away, you can just duck, right? That's the main shooter right there. He exhibited what he did. He exhibited that well before he did that. And people were aware. Law enforcement was aware. And somebody dropped the ball somewhere. But anyways, the red flag laws wouldn't have prevented that. And that guy would have still done what he did. So, but dude, I'm trying to wrap my mind around some of this logic that we get from the left, right? That taking guns away is the only option. I mean, okay. Can you imagine? Okay, let me ask you guys this question. Do you think it's possible? Okay, let's assume for a second in the United States, guns are banned. You know what? Let's just do AR-15s banned. Okay, or rifles, shoulder rifles. It's like trying to remove piss from a pool water. How are you going to do that? Show me one single smartass anybody with a plan, even if everything goes through. How are you going to do that? Like, how are you going to do that? I want to know. I mean, I'm a former law enforcement guy. I'm thinking all the ways that we would do stuff. How the fuck are you going to do that? Like, it's just like, what do they want? So, do you know why this is not happening, guys? This is not happening cold turkey. I want you guys to know this and be aware of this. And I'm seeing this myself. Things are happening very slowly. And because of that, you're not feeling it. They are slowly changing rules, like very little, like, hey, magazine ban. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Hey, let's take the brace away. Do you see what's happening here? They can't do cold turkey because people won't comply. There's going to be bloodbath on the streets. It's just going to be a chaos. But the only way to disarm folks here is to do it ever so slightly, very slowly, where people won't wake up. It's like tiptoe through the house, a thief, when you're sleeping. So, it's such a great response to turning your pistol brace. Like, what happened with that? Yeah, turning your pistol brace in, guys. What happened with that? How many people complied? You know, I want to know. How many people will comply with that? I think it was very, very few, right? The way you explain this is perfect. You need to run for office. I don't know if that's sarcasm or not, but I should not be running for office. However, these guys, GOA, and no, I'm not being paid by them, and this is not anything. I truly believe these guys are good. That's why. Support these guys, GOA. Yeah, less than 1%. So 8% complied with the tax stamp. I wish it was even less than that. I wish nobody did. Turn in your brace. Like, I would rather throw that stuff away, you know, than turn it in. So, oh, wait. Kaya, can you talk about your time in Chaz a little bit more? Okay, law-abiding savage. Remind me that later. I'll talk to you about Chaz, for sure. But let me read some of the crime statistics. Let's see. What's this? FBI crime stats already proved that in 1993 passed and 1994 did make society safer from gun violence. Hey, what is that? Can you elaborate on that one? I'm not aware of what you're talking about. All right, let's see. Hey, Kai, you were in Germany and Turkey. Which country do you think is more beautiful? They're both very beautiful. Obviously, I've seen more of Turkey than Germany, so I take Western Turkey, Southern Turkey. Freaking gorgeous. I love it. But in Germany, I loved Nuremberg. Nuremberg was a beautiful city. Let's see. What else? Oh, so it's not sarcasm, Brandon. I thought it was sarcasm, like you explained better than any politician ever could. I try to just spit it out, you know, the way it makes sense to my mind. And I try to tell you guys that. I'm glad it's making sense to you guys too. Wait. Oh, there you go. 1994 assault weapons ban did not make society safer. Guys, I think we have plenty of examples in this country alone that taking your guns away does not make you safer. If that was the case, this country, the United States of America, would be showing the evidence of that very plainly to everybody. Even your mainstream media, left-leaning mainstream media, could not cover that up. That areas where having guns is allowed would have the crime rate of Chicago, let's just say. I mean, look at it. I want somebody to explain this to me. And I'm not here to just like fight anybody. I really, truly want to know. Why is Chicago? Why is Detroit? Why is Little Rock, Arkansas, Memphis? Like, why are these cities and many others out there have more gun violence than cities And per capita, let's just put per capita out there, so that way population doesn't become a factor. Per capita, then those areas where guns are absolutely allowed and people are exercising their Second Amendment. I really want to know. Like, this is not, I'm not trying to create a propaganda for a Second Amendment here. I really want to know. What the hell? What's the reasoning behind that? Oh, it's a very complex answer, is what some people will tell you. Okay? Okay, Aaron, tell me about Memphis city of Memphis. I'm not talking about, just tell me about city of Memphis's gun laws, gun rules. City ordinance is what I'm talking about too. Remember, Chicago has a lot of ordinances against guns. It's even more strict than your state laws. Florida man, love that alligator. Why? Because there'll always be a gun market for criminals and the laws to take the guns out of law-abiding citizens. I agree. That's what I know this is this is a point that everybody makes who are on the Second Amendment side, that, oh, you know what? Bad guys still get guns, no matter what. And the left, or anybody who's against it, say, well, you know what? You get guns, and then legally, the bad guys steal your guns and then go commit crimes. So if you didn't have that gun, that bad guy couldn't reach a gun to kill that many people. Are you yeah, okay, the responsible gun ownership is something that I always advocate. Anybody who's listening right now, who's watching this right now, if you got guns laying around, you're not being responsible. Do your due diligence, okay? Those guns are there to protect you, and do your due diligence to protect them, okay? Your guns. So yes, but you can't always prevent theft. Just because some fucking thief may steal my guns and go do a violent act somewhere, I'm not going to arm myself? What the fuck kind of mentality is that? I don't know what utopia you're living in, but I'm not going to... It's like, just because... It's the same thing as this, that, oh, just because someone may freaking T-bone me in an intersection somewhere and I may die, I'm not going to drive today. Well, that's not how it works, okay? I'll do my due diligence. I'll look to my left, to my right, and all that stuff when I'm riding my car. Be careful, don't run red lights, whatever. I'll do my due diligence and try to be careful. I know I can never prevent completely somebody T-boning me, but I can minimize the crap out of it by being being a responsible driver. Same thing applies to firearms ownership. So, moving on. Kaya, why'd you leave the FBI? Yeah, if you guys haven't seen my podcasts with Classic Firearms, I wasn't with Classic Firearms then, but I was with SAR and did a podcast. I kind of explained there. FBI's political bullshit, guys. There are some corrupt assholes in there. Very few, because there are some awesome people in the FBI that I know, that I work with, and I definitely respect, and they're good people. So I can't hate on the entire organization. If anybody needs to hate the FBI, trust me, it's me, guys. Trust me, because the way they treated me, they were so shitty towards me, especially at the end like that. Basically, it was just to a point where it was a matter of false allegation, which was proven to be true like 2 months after I left. Oh, they apologized and got my top secret back, everything, but fuck you guys. That was it. That's why I left. And it was a shitty situation. But it was good to feel that, oh, so you were wrong. So you were shitty towards me, and screw your apology. So that's it. Please answer, Kaya. How much do you charge for getting handguns stippled? Well, first of all, Sitting Bull, how do you know that I stipple handguns? And how do you know that I charge? Mustafa, why do you think they acted that way? Well, you're intruding a little bit too much now. I don't want to say anything more than what I said. That's it. Moving on. You already got a little too much. The first charge the lawyers plea bargain away is the gun charge. First charge the lawyer's plea bargain away is okay. Yes, I agree. Okay, moving on. Let's see what else we got. Well, I'm assuming, but where's the what was his name? What was his name? Sitting Bull. Sitting Bull. I'm assuming you saw my new Instagram, my English only Instagram, let's just say, because my main Instagram account is mainly Turkish. I do some little English thing here and there, but it's mainly Turkish. But my English only Instagram, Copper Kaya, I think it's right here. Let me see. I think that's where you saw it because I posted a couple of, Copper Kaya right here at the left corner. I posted some stippling jobs of mine. Guys, I don't really do that professionally. I mean, maybe I'll do it for friends, or maybe I'll do it some of the guys that watches my live stream sometime in the future. You'll send me your stuff. I'll just stipple it for you. But I don't do, like, it's not my job, I'll do it for fun. So, moving on. What else? Did you meet Clarice Starling? I don't even know who that is. Can you enlighten me on that one? Tom, you and me both, man. You and me both. I know a lot about you, I guess. Just saw on your alternative account on Instagram, and I was thinking of getting one. I wouldn't call it alternative account. I'd say, that's also a main account, but it's strictly English. It's honestly, I thought about just having also an English account when I first got into whole social media. Then I was like, man, will I have time? So I just did the Turkish thing, and that took off, which I'm grateful for that. Love my followers. In the last year with Classic, I was like, man, I should have an English account, but I never did. And then lately, I just noticed that I'm getting a lot of messages from you folks here, getting to know me from Classic on my actual, like a Turkish main Instagram account. I was like, oh man, you know what? It's not fair that I post all those stories and posts, they're all in Turkish and you guys don't understand. I was like, you know what? I need to have an English account. So I created Copper Kaya, and so I'm going to post nothing but English content there, strictly English content. And we're just going to build that up. And whatever I post on my main one, I'll post that on my Copper Kaya as well. That's it. That way you guys, we have a way to communicate with each other, to create that friendship. What's the latest news for rifles in California? As far as I know, it got struck down. Judge Benitez issued an injunction, and then it went through the Ninth Circuit and then came back to Judge Benitez. Judge Benitez kicked that to Ninth Circuit again, and the Ninth Circuit is going to sit on it and just wait it out, let it age before the big court. So I think the Supreme Court is going to get it, but I think Ninth Circuit is going to take their sweet time. So that's it. I think it's just going to sit there. Good day, dude. Good day, TJ Fishing. Good seeing you here, man. Hello to Australia. Kai, what do you think about the Zev Technologies AR platform? Honestly, I have not had any experience with them, but Zev Technologies they're very good, man. The 09 with the Glock clone thing that it's not really Glock clone, but it's kind of similar. It takes Glock mags. Fantastic. They're very good quality, man. So I would think their ARs are pretty good, but no personal experience. Simon, $10. Thanks a lot, Simon. Appreciate you. Hi from Chicago. There you go. Being from 2A comes with so much stigma, and the best you can do is help teach. Moving out of the metro area changes perspective, though. Ottawa has an okay range. Ottawa, dude, I've been there. I used to live in Plainfield, Illinois, which is like way out there by, Joliet, Plainfield. And my ex-girlfriend had a family in Ottawa, and we used to go there a few times. Holy shit, did I just sound like Irish? Thames. No, a few times. And the Ottawa area seems super conservative, like 2A. I mean, it's Illinois, I get it. But I like that area, man. I'm glad that you live in a place where you can exercise your rights a little bit more freely. I know it's still the Communist Republic of Illinois nowadays, but it's better than Chicago. So, buy another SIG or build out FCU. What costs less? I mean, I think building out is going to cost you less and you'll have more control. So I would recommend building it 100%. James, Ninth Circuit are a bunch of passes. I agree with you. So here's what's going to happen. Anybody who doesn't know the process. So Judge Benitez looked at the case and actually used the Supreme Court's Bruin case as a standard to interpret this assault weapon ban, the magazine ban in California, which will directly affect the rest of the country, by the way, and kick that up. You know, hey, take a look at this again. Ninth Circuit kind of sat on it, sent it to that big board, whatever. All of them are left-leaning. They shot it down. So Judge Benitez obviously took a look at it again. I think it went to Supreme Court. Supreme Court's like, you know what? You guys do it. You guys deal with this, right? And use Bruin as your standard to interpret. Judge Benitez looked at it again and is like, you know what? Yep, this is unconstitutional, and now sent it to Ninth Circuit. Ninth Circuit obviously is going to, I think Ninth Circuit is going to agree with Judge Benitez, guys. I'm not a lawyer, okay? I've seen a couple of legal process. I believe Ninth Circuit is going to agree. They have to, right? Agree with Judge Benitez's decision on the assault weapon ban and the magazine restriction is unconstitutional, and it's going to go get sent to that board. I forget its name. You guys know what that board is, that big board, multiple people in it in California. It's going to get to them, and I think those guys are going to shoot it down. And then I think the Supreme Court is going to get involved from there. That's what I think. I think ultimately, I don't know when, ultimately it's going to rule, it's going to get ruled unconstitutional. That's what I think. So, would you EDC as Shadow Systems or X Macro? Both really good options. Shadow Systems is amazing, really good stuff. X Macro is really good too. I'm more on the Shadow System side, and the reason for that is I'm more into Glocks because that's what I've been trained with all these years. But X Macro is really good too. So if it was me, I'm probably picking the Shadow Systems. That's because of my training. That doesn't mean X Macro is bad. So you couldn't go wrong with either way. So let's see what we have. Oh, we got a super chat. Tyler Redmond, $10. Hey, Tyler, thanks a lot for your contribution to the channel, man. I appreciate it. And by the way, guys, I want to, somebody was asking last time, I don't get any of this money. This is all Classic. I work for Classic. Love it. Live streams, everything goes to Classic Firearms. So thank you for your contribution to Classic Firearms. What's the best way to educate the future generation of America about guns, and how do we get people to understand taking our guns away isn't going to fix anything? Also, love you, brother. Thanks, Tyler. Love you back, brother. I have been literally talking about this, and I'll continue talking about this. I could talk about this the entire live stream, in fact, and we can just get down and dirty with it. How do we educate public on guns? Like taking guns away isn't going to fix anything. Is honestly, we have to be the reasonable and rational voice. Now, I understand you can't reason with everybody, right? Have you guys ever talked to a drunk person? You can't reason with them, no matter how much you try, right? So, but some folks on the left who are interested in our guns being taken away, like some drunk folks, you can't reason with them, but there are still some that we can earn. So my recommendation is engage in, first of all, educate yourself. I'll tell you right now, where's that book? Hold on one second, guys. There we go. All right, gentlemen and ladies. This Eric Pratt, this is the GOA guy, okay? Gun Owners of America. Love those guys. Again, I'm not sponsored by them, none of that stuff. I truly am just telling you guys because I think these guys are good. Get this book, read it. Firing Back. Now, this, there you go. Look at that. Eric signed that for me too. It says, shall not be infringed, Eric Pratt. This book teaches you a lot of stuff about gun statistics, just the whole Second Amendment thing right here. It's called Firing Back. And why that is this book gives you a lot of ammunition to engage in debates with folks who are against guns. Okay? If you want to educate public or anybody, future generations, Tyler, and anybody else, you have to educate yourself. You have to be very knowledgeable of the topic that you're trying to educate people, okay? Because they'll come up, oh, London. Why isn't London, there's no guns there and the crime doesn't happen there? Well, because London isn't America, bro, okay? But anyways, there's so many things. When you involve in a conversation, I'll give you this example again that I gave a couple of streams ago. I was hanging out with this girl a little bit ago, like a couple months ago, and she's super left. Like she's a left-leaning girl. And she told me, okay, you know what? Fine. Handguns, I can understand people can have handguns for their protection at home and everything. But assault rifles, that's what she said. Assault rifles, like why does anybody need that? I think we need to get rid of those things because they're just horrible. She told me that. Now, if I went after her with some intense argument, I was never going to win her over. And this applies to every single debate that you get into with anybody about any topic. But we're talking about Second Amendment right now. You can't win people over if you just attack them. Okay, you got to be the rational, you got to be the reasonable person. Okay, and in psychology, nobody wants to be wrong, right? Because being wrong makes you feel stupid, and nobody wants to feel stupid. Even if you prove them wrong, they'll still fight back. So you got to give them maybe a couple of little treats, let's just say, so they don't feel stupid to win some of these arguments. But you got to have the facts, your facts in your hand. So I was talking to that girl, and I told her, she asked me, like, why do you need an AR-15? Now, this is the question that we hear all the time. Why do you need an AR-15? And I'll tell you guys why I need an AR-15, okay? Number one, because I can. Second Amendment tells me that I can. That's my right. It's like somebody telling you, hey man, why do you want to talk? Well, it's my right. I can talk. Okay? I can do that. We have multiple amendments and we've got rights in our Constitution. Nobody can ask you, why are you exercising your rights? So there's that number one. But let's move on. You know what? Let's move on the Second Amendment part of it. Let's just move the right out of the way. Let's talk about reason. Number two, because many other bad guys, and there are bad guys, there's evil out there, okay? They've got rifles. As I told you at the beginning of my stream today, how do you remove guns from the society? It's like removing piss from pool water. It's not going to happen. Bad guys have AR-15, other rifles. Well, I need to have a chance. There's no such thing as fair fight, right? I'm going to put myself in a disadvantage if I have a pistol with the capacity that they have, with the terminal ballistics effects of a pistol caliber that they have. I'm going to put myself in also accuracy-wise, put myself in a very big disadvantage against an assailant who has a rifle. That's a fact, right? So if just imagine, like, you're punching me right in the nose and I'm just like trying to slap you. Come on, not gonna happen. So there's that. Bad guys have them, therefore the best chance of survival of those kind of attacks, threats, I'd have to have something at least at the same level, but preferably something better than, more effective than they have, so I can win that fight. Another thing is a rifle. Doesn't matter what the bad guy has. A rifle is going to deliver, a AR-15, let's talk about 5.56, it's going to deliver a more effective terminal effect on target. Because when we are faced with a threat, that it is necessary and reasonable for us to act, again, necessary and reasonable for us to act, we want that threat to be incapacitated as fast as possible. That's the goal. We don't want to kill anybody. That's not ever our intention, right? We just want to stop that threat, stop it as fast as possible. Well, an AR-15 or rifle is going to do that for you. If somebody is attacking you, a pistol bullet hole versus rifle bullet hole, I don't give a shit. That means nothing, right? I just need that freaking person to stop, and stop now. So there's that. Rifle caliber is going to give you that. And rifle is going to give you the capacity that in case you need it, you're going to be able to send more rounds down range to be able to stop that threat as fast as possible. And number three, a rifle is going to be more accurate for you to fire. Okay? It's going to be more stable on your shoulder, and you're going to use both hands the way we hold rifles, and you're going to be more stable. So you're going to send more devastating, terminally very effective rounds downrange more accurately. And the argument to that is when the left says, it's like, wait a minute, well, that's why we should ban that, because that gun is everything you just said. It's more devastating. True. So why should I give that to only the bad guys? It's statistically speaking, very, very few legally law-abiding citizens are involved in such bad crimes. So just because of the action of a couple, I get to lose my right. So you actually talk to people stuff like that. You give them those actually scientifically proven, some of these examples. That'll actually be like, okay, I understand. Because a rifle is it gives you a greater chance of survival in an incident where you need to use a gun. So that's how I look at it. That's how I explain people. And they say, I always say, why does law enforcement need an AR-15? I ask this. Why does law enforcement need an AR-15? As a former law enforcement officer myself, I'm asking, why? Why doesn't the cops carry guns all the time on their hips? Do you know when we took the rifles out? There's an active shooter or there's a guy that's pulling a gun, shots fired, something's going on. We get that rifle out because we know that rifle is going to stop that guy very fast compared to a handgun. Why doesn't a civilian, a law-abiding citizen like you and me, shouldn't have the same luxury? What happened to the equal protection clause? So that's it. That's what I'm saying. It's just that we could talk about it all day, but this is it. So I'm a big fan of AR-15s, and I believe law-abiding citizens should own them. Every single person should own them. Okay, moving on. What else we got? Scott, I wish I had money for an MCX Spear. I just shot it today, expressed today, right before this live stream. They're awesome. I wish I had the money too. I don't have one. They're pretty good. But, oh, dude, have you guys seen the B&T APC 308? Little spoiler, that's because you guys are watching the live stream. That's why you get these spoilers. B&T APC 308. They call it Swiss Scar, right? By far the best 308 gun I've ever shot. By far. Suppressed, especially suppressed. Like not suppressed, it was better than Scar. But when you suppress that thing, and you guys are going to watch that video, I sincerely did not want to shoot anything else. Like I am like, that's it. This is it. This is the gun. It was insane. Why are y'all deleting my comment about gas masks? I think I'm the only one who can delete comments here. I didn't delete your comment. I was talking. All right. Cube Gaming. Just remember, AR-10 is less lethal because the number is lower. that's correct. AR-10, it's not 15, bro. Just an FYI, guys, at Classic Firearms, well, CF Contest, let me just say that because this is YouTube, the guidelines. We have literally some, okay, how do I say this without getting in trouble? Jesus. Hold on, let me think about this because I'm going to give you guys good news. Well, continue going to cfcontest.com. We have so many SIG MCX spears that'll be on you guys' walls. Let's just say that. Like, that's going to be a thing. Every single month, you guys are going to see that featured. That's all I can say. I don't want to get in trouble. Douglas Kimmons, Cube Gaming, you can get 30 round mags and drum mags for the AR-10. Yeah, but Doug, that's not what he was saying. The 10 wasn't 15. The number is lower. It's like it's a joke. So, AK-47 is almost 5 times more dangerous. Exactly, it's 47. Exactly. Like a SCAR 17. I mean, think about this, guys. If you think about that logic, right? A SCAR 17 is deadlier than SCAR 16. That's correct, right? 7.62 NATO versus 5.56. It's not, well, I kind of gave that up. It's because the number is higher. So 17 is higher than 16, therefore it's deadlier. That's a fact. Hey, Kai, engrave my nickname on the SIG for me when I win it. Dude, you win it, Scott. You win it, you let me know. I promise you I'm going to get that done for you. So. All right, so, but no, let's talk about mental readiness. Like, seriously, guys, everybody's watching me right now, that's watching the stream. You guys are Second Amendment folks. Some of you guys conceal carry. Some of you guys open carry. Well, I don't recommend open carry. Some of you guys are in the military. Some of you guys are in law enforcement. So one way or another, you're involved with guns. But seriously, how prepared are you? Literally, let's talk about that. I feel like that's a part that a lot of people don't talk about. Like, I have friends that I love them to death, and they carry guns. There's one specific friend, and I won't give his name. I love the guy. Love him. I mean, I've known him for years. An awesome dude. If something happens, I don't think he's going to win that fight. He's out of shape. And I'm not knocking people out of shape down, dude. That's life, right? But he's out of shape to a point where he can't run. Like, he can't just, I don't even think he ran in the last 5 years. He doesn't do any tactical type training. He'll go to a range and literally just open his range bag and grab load and just fire one round every 2 seconds, you know, the whole range rules and whatever. And then he'll burn through 100 rounds and go home. Okay? And he conceal carries. So what I'm trying to say is, how ready are you? Like, mental readiness is extremely important, but your mental readiness will only get you so far. Is your body following that mental readiness? Like, what's happening? I'm in decent shape. If some shit goes down right now, where my heart rate goes to 190, 180, and dexterity goes away, the blood is in my core pumping into those organs, and the adrenaline is pumping through, I can tell you right now, I'm gonna run out of breath, like it's gonna be bad, right? Although I practice. So what about, like, and I understand, and not everybody has the opportunity to do some of the things that I do to train myself and stay in shape. You know, you guys got kids and work, 3 jobs. It's impossible. I totally get it. But guys, don't, like what I was telling you at the beginning of my this little live stream. I'm not saying the world is going down to shit, but bad things happen, and don't watch your news and think that, oh, it sucks for them. It can't happen to me. It could literally happen to us. I'm sitting here, somebody may just bust through that door, and next thing you know, there's a fight in here. It could happen. So how ready are you guys? Okay. How ready are you guys? Oh, Jessica, how's it going? Good seeing you again. You missed my next comment when I watched Mr. Clint. Oh, I did? I was trying to read the comment section as much as I could. Sorry about that, Jessica. So, moving on. Ed, a training ride is never as fast as a real bike race. Of course it is, absolutely. But here's the deal, though. This is proven by science. Yes, you may not be able to train like, how do I say? Like you do a CQB training, right? You clear your house with sim rounds or airsoft or whatever. It's not going to be the same as, oh, there's a bad guy in here. When you go into that room, you know you're going to get shot at least. That's a different mindset, different type of adrenaline pumping through your body, different type of physiological response from your body. I get it. But training as close as possible to the real thing is literally your only chance of survival. So let's talk about human survival responses. Okay, let me look at the Rumble too. Bye. Geez, Rumble. Oh man, Rumble. Let's see. Hey, Rumble. CavCop, Rumble free speech. That's correct, dude. Wait, people actually do super chat in Rumble? All right, Pac-Man West. You're asking LPVO with a 45-degree aim point T2? Oh, absolutely, dude. LPVO with an aim point T2. I mean, I'm not a big LPVO guy. I mean, I understand it's superior to red dots. But if you got an LPVO, you got a 45-degree, you're killing it. Awesome. And your question about S2, I don't get it. What do you mean? With a MMP S2? Sports 2, that's the AR, yeah. Oh, guys, the rail, the barrel. Well, the better barrel would be Criterion. I mean, those guys seem to be the hot shot nowadays. So, but your barrel is just fine. If you really want to go to Gucci, Criterion barrels, they're amazing. Okay, what was I was talking about something and then I got disrupted with this thing. Okay. We're talking about human survival stuff. Okay. Guys, there are 5 things like 5 responses from human beings when it comes to a high stress situation. Everybody knows the fight or flight. Fight, obviously, you fight. Flight, you take off, right? Those 2 things. But there's 3 more. There is bluff. That is another response. And a survival mechanism, like these are human survival mechanisms. Fight or flight, those are the main ones. Then third one would be bluff. Like you bluff to do something, but you don't mean to, but you're bluffing. That's 3. And number 4 would be freeze. Literally, some people just freeze. That's it. They're done. And number 5 would be submit. You just give in and you completely surrender, white flag. Whatever happens to you. These are the responses. Now, fight or flight happens like it's that instant thing. Like you fight or you fly, right? That's like an instant reflex mechanism that comes from your spine. It doesn't even come from your brain, right? We talked about all those things that your body does, right? You know, your heart rate increases, your blood goes to your core, your fine motor skill starts to kind of dissipate a little bit. Your muscles get the ATP, you can run faster, all that stuff. Yes, but all that shit happens after a bad thing happens to you. So, and that's designed, if we go back to our origins and the reptile, the brains, When something bad happens to you, you look, you react. That comes from the spine, the reflectors, right? And then after you react to it, that's when your brain processes it, whatever is happening, and gets you ready for a fight. So you're stronger, you're faster, this and that, you're hyper vigilant, you see everything. You may feel like you're gonna pass out, but it's impossible. You got too much oxygen in there, you're good to go. These are the responses that you have. Freeze, guys, freeze is one of those things that if you have zero training, you just freeze because your body goes into the memory bank that it has and it tries to find an event that's coded in there to like find something similar to what you're seeing and see how it dealt with that in the past and tries to deal with that. Generally, you know, we call that training, right? If you have adequate training, if somebody pulls a gun at you and you've trained plenty of time, you've done Sims training, you've done a lot of CQB stuff, whatever, or you're a fighter, you know how to fight, you're automatically, your subconscious is going to take over, automatic pilot, you're going to respond to that. So your training may not be, yes, you're never going to be able to train like the real thing, but I promise you, you're going to fight the way you train. Anybody who disputes that, I would love to see you in the field. You're gonna fight the way you train. If you think you're gonna go out there, oh yeah, if a bad guy comes at me, bro, I know you're eating your Cheetos, whatever. If you think, oh, bad guy comes at you, if he comes, I'm just gonna lift this thing up, grab my gun, do this, jam it in his throat, kick him in the knee. Have you done that? Have you actually trained on that? How many times did you build a muscle memory on it? You're never going to rise to the occasion, man. You're always going to fall back to the level of your training. So there's that. And I don't mean to just sit here and lecture you guys, man. Like, it's not like I'm badass or anything like that, but I feel like, you know, I could take care of myself. And I don't know what kind of caliber folks are watching me right now. I'm sure there are some of you guys who are way better than me. Some of you guys not. All I can do is just throw my 2 cents. Hopefully some of you guys buy it or take it, you know? All right. West boy. Okay, so you're Pac-Man West from Rumble. You bet, brother. Absolutely. Okay, let's, wait. There is, oh, Dwayne, $10. Thanks, Dwayne. Appreciate you. Hi, Kyle. I love you guys' work. How many people you think who owns firearms really get out and shoot 1,000 rounds a month since ammo has doubled? Oh, very little. Bro, if I didn't work at Classic, I would be one of those folks who would not be shooting that much. Dude, how the hell am I supposed to shoot 1,000 rounds a month? I would go broke. I'd go broke, dude. So I know it's tough. I know it's tough. I would prefer, like I would, instead of shooting 50 rounds a week for a month, I would rather go shoot 1 week and shoot 200 rounds. Like that's my thing, because I want to spend those 200 rounds. I want to actually, in the moment, just create that muscle memory. Draw, fire, move, reload, draw. Just keep doing that and get a really good reps on the spot. 200 rounds. And then go home and do it again and do it again. I'd rather do that than spread it out, because that, I don't believe that's as beneficial, you know? What else? That's a great point, brother. Does dry fire count? I think dry fire is extremely important and it's a very beneficial tool, but you've got to do it the right way. Okay, I dry fire all the time. When I grab a gun, dude, I'll just literally just draw as if I'm just really presenting to a real situation and see my sight and press, even though in a real situation, you know, if it's close enough, you're just going to look and shoot. You're probably not going to look at your target sights. But on a dry fire, 100%. But be careful, guys. Anybody who's watching right now who's really not that familiar with guns, or you consider yourself pretty novice, do not dry fire without the supervision of somebody, or at least get some help so you do it properly. Because every time you do it, you're building that muscle memory. And if you learned it wrong or you're doing it wrong, now you are reinforcing that wrong information. So be careful on that one. Last man standing. What's your height? I'm 6'3", guys. 6'3", 200 pounds. Thomas, don't focus on quantity, just focus on the proper techniques, even if it's a few rounds. Practice speed reloads, absolutely, with a couple of rounds in each mag while focusing on accuracy while shooting. Absolutely, couldn't have said it better. 100%, guys. Like, all I'm going to say is this, Thomas. I'm just going to add this real quick. Now, let's talk about, and I'm a huge geek when it comes to human brain, neurology, how we learn things. I geek out on that stuff all the time. That's why this whole muscle memory thing is huge for me. And if you ever do any kind of tactical training with me, I focus on the science a lot more than what I heard on YouTube. Some guys talking about, right? There's always a rhyme or reason. We're humans, man. There's some physiological response and everything, right? So I want to learn that, and I want to know why we're doing this, and I kind of learn from that. But if you are one of those guys, you fire 2 rounds, reload, 2 rounds, reload, 2 rounds, reload, 2 rounds, reload, and you keep doing that. It's Thomas, I'm not taking anything away from you. That's fantastic. You absolutely should do that. That'll get your reloads faster and good to go. But don't always do it that way because you have shorter ammo. If you get into a shit situation, you're gonna fire fucking 2 rounds and you're gonna try and reload. Don't tell me this won't happen. I promise you it'll happen. If you built your muscle memory that way, you're going to reload in the middle of a gunfight and your gun won't even go dry. I promise you're going to do that. What else we got? Kaya eats brains to get smarter. I've never eaten a brain. I heard that it's pretty good. Like, I don't know, sheep brain, cow brain. I've never had it. I'm glad that 22 ammo shortage finally went away. Well, 5.56 is on the way. Crunchy. 6-3, save some females for us short folks. I promise you, I'm single, so it appears I suck with females. So I don't want to be single, but I am. Dylan, steel plates or ceramic? I would say honestly ceramic, dude. I feel like ceramic plates are better. Like steels, I believe ceramic plates are lighter too. So ceramic plates, because dude, they are proven to take multiple rounds and still stop, like multiple 308s, for example, right? They'll still stop it. And honestly, if you're getting shot multiple times in a plate, it's a bad day. You're probably catching rounds on other parts of your body too. So let's see what else. Oh, Scott, was that you, dude? When is Kai gonna eat Rocky Mountain oysters? I suggested. No, I'm never doing that shit, dude. So that was you. I see how it is. Let's see the Rumble real quick. Let's see what else we got. Wait, I can't read this right here. Red and Key. Women are way more expensive than guns. That's correct, my friend. That's true. I do have a date story. I'll tell you guys. Yeah, change the topic a little bit. So I was on a date with this girl. I met her online, and dude, why? Anyways, this was a while back, by the way. Not anytime soon. Like a few years back. I met her online. We talked for like maybe 3-4 days, and we met in person. When she showed up in person, she did not look like her photos. And I felt very cheated. I was like, man, what am I going to do? I'm like too nice. I'm looking at her. I'm like, okay, you clearly put old freaking photos. Like, I'm talking about 10 years old photos. And anyways, you don't look like your photos. I don't want to elaborate anymore. I'm like, man, I drove all the way here for this. So anyways, we're at the bar. We sat on one of those high top tables. And don't judge me on this one. This was years ago. So I got their special Bud Light. Okay, a tall Bud Light, it was $3. Okay. So she freaking ordered a martini. I'll never forget it. It was $14. Okay, it was $14. I'll never forget it, dude. This date, I remembered every detail. I remember the pimple on her face, everything, because I felt so cheated. She ordered a martini, $14. I was like, whoa, okay. And honestly, at that time, I was making okay money, but it wasn't. I didn't have any money. I didn't really have much savings, let's just say, years back. This is before I was a trooper. And fine, we're hanging out, talking, hey, whatever. The entire time she talks about how she lives with a male roommate and they occasionally hook up. She's telling me this. And I'm just listening, sipping on my Bud Light. But she's now ready to settle down, so she's not going to hook up with him anymore. I'm like, all right, so you don't look like you have photos. You showed up, you got yourself a $14 martini, and you're sitting on a first date with a guy, and you're talking about your roommate, how you just hook up with him all the time. Great, this is going great. This is a great date. She literally grabs the menu. She's like, are you hungry? I'm a little hungry. I was like, no, I'm good. I'm definitely good. And she orders a basket of chicken wings. I don't remember how many, like 8 of them. I don't know how it was. She orders a basket of chicken wings, a little buffalo chicken wings. Server brings them up, and she starts eating them, and they're bone-in too. So she's sucking on those, bones and whatever. And I'm like, wow, that is really attractive, right? She's eating the chicken wings, and I'm still sipping on my $3 Bud Light. While she's eating, like she's almost done with that, she orders another $14 martini because she's done with that. Who drinks martinis with chicken wings? But anyways, she finishes her chicken wings, and the server comes up and, is just talking to the servers a little bit. Oh my God, I love these chicken wings and whatever. And server says, we have these onion towers. That's really cool and whatever. And there's like little onions stacked up, just a few rings. She's like, yeah, I'd like to try that. She orders onion towers now. She eats the entire thing. Server comes up. We're like an hour or so in, maybe an hour and 15 minutes. Server comes up. And the entire time I'm thinking about this, the date, I'm like, how am I going to get away with this? Like, how do I not pay for this? Because there's no way I'm going to pay for this. Do I just go to the bathroom and just leave out the back? What do I do? Like, I honestly didn't know how to handle it. Like, I was too nice, right? I'm a gentleman. If I go out on a date with a girl, she gets a drink, I get a drink, I'll pay for it. Dude, the server came up. So we're going to get the check. I said, can we get the check? And she asked, okay, is it together or separate? I literally looked at the server. I said, separate. I'll just take one for my Bud Light. And she was sitting to my left, and I swear she was just not saying it. She just like looked at me right dead in the eye, and that's it. And she didn't say anything. And the server came up. I just simply gave my card for my bill, and then she had to pay hers. I don't know how much it was, but it was a lot of money. And got up. There was no silence. We're not even talking. And we got up. We walked out. I was like, hey, it was nice meeting you. She's like, hey, it was nice meeting you too. And I just walked away. Boom. That's how that date ended. I'll never forget it. Hey, one good thing came out of that date is a good story for me to share with you guys. So there's that. So somebody said women are more expensive. I agree. And I will spend my money on a woman that's worthwhile. But if you catfish me, I should have made you pay for my Bud Light too and just walk out. Anyways, I think she totally came out to eat some free food. So moving on. Let's go back to guns. All right. She's for the streets, my guy. And that was a legendary move. Go and touch. Yeah, dude. Dude, think about this. The entire time I'm on a date, I'm thinking about the bill. She's ordering stuff. I saw the martini, $14. I didn't see the other stuff. I'm like, okay, this is going to be like $50 bill. I'm not paying for that, especially a girl that I know for a fact I'm not going to see again. Like, I wasn't even going to hook up with her. Like, if she called me, like, hey, you want to hook up? Like, she didn't even qualify the hookup level. So I knew for a fact I wasn't going to do anything with her. So why? Cole D1414. How do you decide on ceramic manufacturer? When there are so many with prices ranging from 500 to 1500 set of plates? I do have Agilite K19 carrier. Cole, I got good news for you, man. And not because they work with Classic, and I know them, they're awesome people. Guard Dog, brother. I do have Agilite carrier 2 K19. Love that stuff, but I run Guard Dog plates. They are extremely affordable, and we tested them so many times. They stop, dude. They are very good. So I highly recommend Guard Dog plates, and you're going to see, they're not going to cost anywhere near $500. Anywhere near. Let's see. Brandy Chandler, Kaya going for the whales, that how he got those arms pressing them up. That's funny. That is funny. Last man standing. Do you consider Glock stock trigger hard to shoot? No, not hard to shoot. I mean, the Glock stock trigger works. It's very, very reliable, and it kind of sucks. I don't like that trigger safety. That kind of feels weird in my fingertip, right? And it's got a lot of weight and travel, but I wouldn't say it's hard to shoot. It's pretty good. But if you are not liking it, definitely try the Glock's performance trigger, which is $100. Glock definitely nailed it. It's still duty proof. It's good for duty, but yet a little bit softer or better. So I definitely recommend that. Crunchy, solid move on your part, brother. Thanks, brother. I've made a couple good things in my life like that. Just a couple. Let's see what else we have. Did she try to brag about any tattoos she had or anything? I don't remember that part. I don't think she had any tattoos, or she talked about any tattoos. The entire time she was talking about how she was hooking up with her roommate, but they didn't have the chemistry for a relationship, but how he's a nice guy. I'm pretty sure I know more about that guy than probably a lot of his friends, because this chick told me all about him. I was just there to sit down and listen to this girl who's hooking up with this dude for an hour and a half. It had nothing. A girl who didn't look like her photos. That's online dating for you guys. I rarely go on dates anymore. I meet I meet a couple of neighbors here. I go out, walk on the walk trail. I meet a couple people. I meet my girls like that now. It's dating sites gonna suck. Yeah, guard dog plates are good, man. I promise you. Well, if you're into you want to get some plate carriers too, and you don't want to break the bank. Obviously, I run Agilite stuff. I love their stuff because they're just good, right? But if you're interested in some maybe price wise lower, much lower than Agilite, let's just say, or Cry Precision, guard dog, good guys, and they're awesome people too. So, what else we got? Oh, shit. I'm all the way down here. Red and Key on Rumble. Online dating, a horrible experience. Dude, I've got some stories, bro, online dating. Yeah. Guard dog plates are next on the list. KRC Love to Ride. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. What else we got? What's the latest on the pistol brace? I believe that's still being litigated, man. Nothing significant being developed on that end. So, last man standing. Are ACOG obsolete? Why Why would you buy an ACOG instead of an LPVO? Listen, ACOGs are very durable, iconic, obviously, battle proven. So there's that. If you're on an ACOG with an offset, fantastic. Lightweight, gets the job done, and it has that chevron in the ACOG, right? So, look at that chevron, engage. Fantastic. If I had to pick between an LPVO and an ACOG, for what I do, I'd go with an ACOG and an offset. But again, LPVOs are superior to red dots and ACOG because when it comes to their effectiveness, right? But when it comes to durability, an ACOG is going to dominate an LPVO all day long. I'm not a big LPVO guy, man. I'm just not. So, braces are fine if you're quiet, bro. I wouldn't mess with that, man. Whether you agree or not, I wouldn't mess with the feds, man. Be careful, guys. As a former Fed boy, right? Even though I never dealt with any of this stuff, my stuff was completely different. I wouldn't mess with them. Aaron has a duck. Hey, Kaya, a couple months ago, I talked about Tactical Hive's War Room. It is now open for new members if you're still interested. What do you mean, War Room? Can you elaborate on that, man? There we go. Spiky Mikey. Braces are fine if you're a member of FPC or GOA, as far as I remember, too. I'm a member of GOA. Support. By the way, today, before we end the live stream, maybe I'll quickly end it with a Star Spangled Banner on the guitar back there, so you guys can bleed from your ears. All right. Let's see. Grip, aim, squeeze. Why are all YouTubers ending every sentence with right? Do we do that? We don't do that, right? Okay. What else we got? Trying to see. Glock 316 SHTF ACOG will never need a battery. So there's that. There's battery versions too, but yeah, I agree with you. All right. Wait. The War Room is a group of people who love all things guns. We got the main guys from Tactical Hive as well as a whole community of everyone who likes guns. We have group meetings, Q&As all the time. We help each other with things like ranging from survival tactics to gun opinions. Of course, dude. Yeah, I'd be very happy to, man. I love that stuff. I talk about that stuff all the time. Nas for Shit Hits the Fan. Absolutely. I mean, I'll be the first one to tell you guys, my job in law enforcement never involved night vision, okay? So I will tell you, like, I don't have much night vision experience. I've used them a little bit. I have some experience. But not like, I wouldn't say like an operator experience, right? So, but I would 100% say nods are necessary if you're one of those folks who are preparing, right? You want to own the night, good to go. What music do I like? Absolutely heavy metal, guys. I love heavy metal. I love like Buckethead. The dude is insane. He's so good. I listen to Pantera. I listen to Megadeth, Metallica. You know, they're a little bit light. You know, Dream Evil, Propane. There's so many other ones out there. Yeah. No offense, but your dating woes are not what I tuned in for. Dude, you sound like I've been talking about dating stories the entire time. I just told one story, man. moving on. Let's see. What else? Are AKs still relevant? I mean, I think so. Absolutely, man. AK is a huge market, man. Huge. What else we got? I'm trying to read you guys' comments because I know while I'm talking, I miss a lot of them. Sorry about that, guys. Jessica, I got a question for you. And this is a serious question. I've been seeing you on the live streams, Clint's live stream with me, obviously. Love having you here. What's up with you and the mini-me? Like, you've been talking about that strictly. Like, every time you type, you're like, hey, the FN mini-me. Like, what's going on? I want to know. Like, you're very adamant about that. I like the passion. West Boy, thanks, brother. Thanks for the contribution. How can I join the classic firearms range? Is it outside? Guys, we always say it. I'll say it again right now. If you live in North Carolina, South Carolina, classic firearm where we go shoot is Take Aim Training Range. It's in South Carolina. It's literally very close to the North Carolina border. Take Aim Training Range. It is outside. Classic firearms, we have our own little designated area because we have our own insurance for that. So we shoot there. You guys see the videos all the time. If you guys ever shoot out there and you see us filming, stop by, say hi. A couple of guys did once, and I even helped the guy. I sighted in his red dot on his pistol, and we talked a little bit. They watched us shoot videos. It was a great time. So if you see us, stop by. Take Aim Training Range in South Carolina. You bet. Daquan Loco. Hey, brother. How's it going, man? 5.7 by 28 EDC, 300 foot-pounds of energy, and about 9 inches in ballistic gel. What do you think? So here's what I'm going to tell you about the ballistic gel thing. Guys, don't really get too hung up on how much it goes into the 9 inches. I mean, the ballistic gel. Really depends on that permanent wound cavity, obviously, and the bullet's characteristics inside the gel and the temporary wound cavity. When does that temporary wound cavity start? I'm not an expert, but I've learned a few things about that stuff throughout my career. 5.7, in my opinion, is a great cartridge. It's just not as available as your 9mm, for example, right? A 5.7 is it travels about, the velocity is about 2,300 feet per second in that range. And yeah, it'll deliver a pretty good punch for sure. But for an EDC, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad. I think you'll be good with that. But I think a 9mm, a good, nice defensive round, 9mm is going to have a bigger punch on target. Therefore, probably a faster incapacitation, in my opinion. So I'll probably pick that over a 5.7. But that doesn't mean 5.7 won't destroy you. 5.7 has like the black tip, which is not available for civilians, has the capability to go through soft body armor, level 3A. Mag Dump Lowe's. Hey, Kaya, what do you think about the Meridian Defense Pestle? Is that the... Oh, no, I don't have any experience with that. Dude, did you send us an email? I thought I saw your name, and we were going to respond. Wait a minute. Wait, let me see. Magdump, was that you sent us an email at Classic? Hold on. I want to make sure that... Yeah, that was you, bro. I'm now seeing it. All right, here's the deal, Magdump. I got it. Start over here. I'm going to email you back, okay? We're going to get you... we're going to get an answer for you. Promise. Wait, what did Jessica say, man? I missed Jessica. Hold on. Hold on. Hey, looks like one of my fans here, guys. Kaya's been fired from the Popo. I see a couple of you guys in the comment section. Hey, look, I'm giving you some airtime too. Are you feeling better about yourself? Feeling really good about yourself? Just tell me. How do you feel? How do you feel, buddy? Okay. Let's see. Small World Farms. Is that a range close to the south of the border? I mean, dude, if you guys Google actually take aim training range, you'll see like literally that's the only range. It pops up right away. Yeah. That's what I'm asking, Crunchy. How do you feel? How do you feel when he talks shit about me? Like, I just want to know, how does it feel? Oh, feels really good. Yeah, feel really good. Do you know why you feel great? You feel great because you feel so sorry about yourself. You have to talk shit about other people so you can feel good about yourself. That's your only outlet. But internally, a little boy in you that's crying, just unhappy, just needs hugging. So that's why he talks shit about people. Oh, dude, that's funny. All right, moving on. Jessica only talks about mini-me. I know, dude. I've been seeing that. I'm like, man, Jessica, what the hell? Giovanni, what's up, brother? How's it going? Good having you here, man. That's good. Good seeing you. I was like, where's Giovanni? I watch for your name all the time. All right. Mike, don't feed the trolls. I generally don't, but sometimes it feels good to kind of like, hey, call them out. Sometimes, you know what? Feels good to kind of like, hey, you know what? Here it is. Here's a stage. Tell us what you want to tell us. And they shit the bed. They can't talk. They're only good at just like typing away something and then just hiding behind that. That's how they are. Like, I guarantee that Ariel guy could not say that to my face. And I don't mean any physical violence at all. They don't have the balls to say it. They don't have that. They just have to get on like, oh, this way. Hey, you suck. Oh, this. They're just so sorry. You know, they're sorry about themselves. If you can dig deep in, they're so unhappy about their own lives. By talking shit about other people who have done well for themselves, it makes them feel good. You know? Wait. Thoughts on the Echelon 9mm? Dude, I love that gun. That is my actually sidearm at the Classic. Like, I mean, I use a couple of guns, but that's literally my main gun. I love it. Springfield nailed it. So. Magdump Lois, because they're just keyboard warriors, keyboard heroes, really cowards in real life. I agree with you, brother. I absolutely agree with you. That's who they are. Kai, when I get paid by the government, I'll come visit you. Scott, you are always welcome. And I say this every live stream, and I say it again, guys. I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. If you guys hit me up, Kai at Classic Firearms or Instagram. In fact, I now have my English-only Instagram, which is Copper Kaya on the left corner of the stream right here, Copper Kaya. Hit me up, either DM me there. You can email me at Kaya at Classic Firearms. I live in Charlotte. Guys, I'll meet any of you guys. I'll meet any of you guys. So I would love to meet every one of you. I hope at one point I see some of you guys. But so just FYI, I'm not like one of those guys like, oh yeah, I don't know. I would freaking hang out with any of you guys. So Terquan Brown, thanks for the question. Echelon or SIG P320? I will pick Echelon all day long. Now, Echelon kind of copied the P320's modularity. I get it. But dude, overall, the way the gun feels in your hand, the trigger, everything, they just nailed it. Like Springfield honestly did a very, very good job with the Echelon. So I go with that. But P320 has a proven reputation. Like they've had some hiccups here and there, but They are very popular. You wouldn't go wrong with any of them, but I really think Echelon has better ergonomics, feels better, shoots better than P320, my personal experience, and it's very subjective. So Echelon's trigger is amazing. So guys, I wish I could show you. Honestly, I don't even have it right now. I left it at work. But Echelon's trigger, it's just great. It really is very good. I'm like, man, this actually feels like I don't need to upgrade that trigger. You know, you get a gun, that's good. You're like, oh man, you know what? That trigger, I could upgrade to something better. No, Echelon just nailed it. For me, at least for me. So, Hazman the Great, is 10 millimeter too much for EDC defensive round? I don't think it is. It depends on the gun that you're using, because not all 10 millimeter guns are created equal. Like I did actually a class firearms. If you guys search for 10 millimeter guns, I actually did a 10 millimeter comparison video on multiple different guns, like Springfield XTM Tactical, the Smith & Wesson MMP-10, the 6 Sauer X10, I believe it was. What was the other guy? I think we had the Yeet Cannon 10 millimeter in there too. Did we? I don't remember. I know we didn't have the FN 510. But anyways, Smith & Wesson, for example, like completely and utterly surprised me. It was pretty decent shooting 10 millimeter. And then Clint got an FN 510, and we shot that. It freaking shoots like a 9 millimeter, almost like a 9 millimeter. That good. So it depends. You know, if you're a big guy or gal and you're able to handle that recoil, because it does kick a little bit. It kicks more like 40, you know, in that neighborhood, let's just say, because 10 millimeter is pretty much 40, just bigger casing. If you can handle that, you're good to go. But nowadays, dude, 9 millimeter, you're going to have more capacity. And honestly, with a good defensive round, you're going to have a lot of effectiveness out of a 9 millimeter. So you'll have a lighter gun, more capacity, probably fits your hand better because it's got to be smaller. But 10 millimeter is not too much, but I still go with the 9. But if you hit somebody with a 10 millimeter, a hollow point, nice one, they're going down, bro. Giovanni, $5. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Going to try out for corrections officer this Saturday. Any tips? Thanks, as always, for awesome streams, Kai and Clint. Thanks, dude. Okay, so you guys don't know, but I wrote a book. The book that I wrote is called Join the Heroes. Right here. Giovanni, if you were here, I'd give you one. I took it off the market because I was going to change my name, because I was still working for the Bureau at that time and I didn't want my name to be on there. I was going to put a pseudonym, like pen name for that. But I never really changed it after, because I left the Bureau. So I need to put back on Amazon, honestly. But anyways, this book, what I talked about here is literally, it says right here, this book is a must-read, practical, and livable roadmap for anyone wishing to pursue a career in law enforcement at any level. So I wrote this book to basically help anybody who's trying to get in law enforcement and who has gotten into law enforcement how to ace that academy. That's it. Up to the graduation of the academy. Anything after that is something different, right? So if you were here, I'd give you this because I really have a lot of personal experience here on getting through an application process on state, local, federal, and getting through their academy. So what I would tell you is, if you're actually going to do something with Correctionals Academy, whatever their training is, I don't know how much time you have left. I think you told me. You really have to get in there and replicate that. Like, I'll give you my most recent one. When I was trying to join the Bureau, they had, you know, a certain requirements for physical tests, right? I got that test, and I went and replicated that test as clone correct, let's say, as possible. And any areas that I had lacked, I basically would just do that over and over and over and over till I died. Like, it was so bad. I was just over and over and over. And by the time the real thing came up, I would just ace it, you know? So whatever that test is, you ace that. Well, what other, hey, Giovanni, can you tell me if you have any other tests coming up? I don't know where it's at. My daily upload. My cousin tried for the FBI, but was turned down due to a facial birth defect. It devastated him. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't, did they say that? Did they say that? I don't, what? I don't think that would be, I don't remember, honestly, I don't remember that any like facial defect was a disqualifier. I don't remember reading anything like that. Because Bureau, I mean, you do a lot of stuff behind a computer too. Like you don't have to be an agent. You could actually do some other stuff there. Huh. Okay, he had that lip. Wow. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I want Clint. Dude, you can get Clint on Mondays. Mondays, 7 p.m. to I think 9 p.m. Clint streams. You don't have to watch my stream, bro. You can go watch something else. All right. Wait, what else? Hasman the Great. Giovanni, I'm just reading what you said. State of Texas says a corrections officer has been doing it for 3 years now. The best I can give you is your coworkers will piss you off more than... Your coworkers will piss you off more than the inmates. Are you? Really? Is that true? Dude, I've been to, as a police officer, I've been into the jail so many times. Dude, those inmates are ruthless, man. Holy crap. It's a survival in there. Yeah. Wait. Don't listen to this guy. We love you, Kaya. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I try to be me, and that's all I can do, right? Flip-flop hater. Should I upgrade from my Mac 90? I'm thinking about the Kusa AK-103. Bro, I am still learning some of this other gun stuff. Honestly, I don't know what that is. I got to be honest with you. I have to be honest with you. What is that Kusa AK-103? I don't know what that is. I apologize. Okay. Small World Farms. For those of you that don't know, south of the border is on the line of South Carolina and North Carolina. Thank you for the info, Kaya. I'm a truck driver. I've seen that place for the one time when I bought my dream truck. Okay. You're welcome. Absolutely. Next time you drive by there, perhaps get in there, see if we're there. Okay. I'll tell you, I'll even tell you the guys, the dates I generally hang out there. It's generally Wednesdays. Obviously, you can tell I started this live stream pretty late. Generally Wednesdays, maybe sometimes Tuesdays, but Wednesdays, definitely Fridays. So, and number two, what's your dream truck? What did you buy? It looks like we had a, wait, where's the super chat? Rumble, I'm going to get to you in a second. Where's the super chat? I missed the super chat. Damn it. Wait, did I? There we go. Isaac, 499. Thanks, brother. Really appreciate you. Okay, what's your opinion on thermal scope versus LPVO with an IR laser for daytime plus nighttime engagement, considering distances in a shit hit the fan scenario? Dude, an LPVO. Okay. I've done a little bit stuff with thermal, just a little bit, right? Not much. Oh, dude, it's not even freaking fair. Thermal is amazing. But, LPVO with an IR laser and you're running nods. I mean, it's hard to pick, but I'm picking nods. For shit, it's a fan. I'm taking the LPVO, IR laser. You have your passive laser or whatever, and nods. Oh, dude, that's what I'm picking. But thermal was a lot of fun too. It's unfair, if you got a good thermal. All right, so moving down. Okay, let's see what we got. Pestle96, liked your first video from the get-go, by the way. Oh, thanks, brother. Appreciate you. Yeah. Javier Benitez, hey Kyle, love what you do. What's your opinion on TSAS 1911? Well, thank you. Really appreciate you. TSAS 1911, absolutely great. Fantastic. Dude, it costs you like, what is it, $400? Something in that neighborhood, maybe even cheaper. And it literally, I mean, that's the beauty about Turkey, bro. So you get some Chinese crap coming to this country, all kinds of different stuff, right? And really like low quality crap, like bottom of the barrel, and then go some more. At least from Turkey, due to economical differences, Turkish folks can make, and some other countries too, can make guns, good guns, like TSAS 1911, right? Pretty much on par with a bunch of other guns here at a fraction of the cost. And yet they still make good money and they're happy down there. I know there's some shit coming from Turkey, but not all of them. Like SAR. SAR is good. I have always said I used to work for them. Well, I didn't work for, I kind of did. I was a contractor. I provided services to them for a year. Canik, very good. TSAS, very good. There are good companies like that coming from Turkey, man. The good stuff coming from Turkey. But TSAS is amazing. Jessica, my pistol is a Colt M1911 Defender 9mm. I'm so happy you're talking about a different gun now instead of FN Mini-Me. Son of Hearn, 10 euros. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Really. Thank you. And how do I say Herney? Is that how I say it? I assume it's son of Herney. All right, moving on. Canik was my first 9mm pistol. I have the very first Canik that looks like Walther P99. Oh, dude, that is old school. Yeah, I agree. That is old school. Canik has come a long way, man. A long way. Especially 2020 and up. They're just changing the game a little bit. So they've done a good job. And SAR 9, let's just say SAR 9 platform. Those guys are doing some really good work too. I actually really want the freaking SAR 9 SOCOM. Like, I got to call them, man. I want that gun. Honestly, that's the gun that I would carry. It's a really good gun. All right. Mason Newton. Hey, Kyle, this is more of a question for the company, but do you happen to know if Classic Firearms does sponsorships? Help me out for a Stop the Bleed program for local schools for Eagle Scout projects. Dude, I can give you an email for that. You can if you email me at Kyle at Classic Firearms, I can direct you to the right guys who would obviously make those calls. I obviously don't know. So I don't know if Classic does any kind of sponsorships like that. So, but I can definitely direct you to the right individuals who can answer that. And Jake Christie, $5. Thanks, Jake. Really appreciate you, man. Thanks for your contribution. No question I see there. Mike Olivar, what do you think of a revolver as a first handgun and EDC? Dude, I've never used a revolver. You're asking a guy who, how do I say this? Okay, like a motorcycle, right? Like a dirt bike, a motocross bike. You're asking a guy who has ridden nothing but two strokes all his life and asking him for a four stroke. Maybe if that's not a good analogy, but I know not much about him. I know revolvers are good, but you know, they got the capacity issue and they're different, man. They're a little bit different. So for me, it's a no. I think nowadays there are a lot, semi-automatic pistols have come a long way. They're very reliable, good. I would personally say go with a semi-automatic gun. But it's better than nothing. If that's all you got and that's all you can afford, or maybe somebody passed that on to you, do that over nothing, 100%. All right, moving on. No. I did. I shot revolvers like numerous times. In fact, when I was just doing the Beretta, just at SHOT Show, Beretta Range Day, I shot the revolvers, different barrel sizes, numerous times. They're great. It's just that I'm not a revolver person. I shot pretty much, that was the first time I shot a revolver. I think maybe one before that was, SAR. When I was with SAR, I shot their revolvers. Yeah. Dude, I didn't even know. If you guys watch my video, I did a promotional video for SAR and I'm shooting the revolver. I was freaking holding the revolver literally like a handgun. My thumb was almost going to get seared. So that's how much I don't know about revolvers. I was holding it like a semi-automatic gun. Think about that. And I learned how to hold a revolver just at this past SHOT Show. That's how much I don't know. So, KP, what's your full size carry? My full size carry right now, I mean, it was Glock 17 for quite some time. It is Springfield Echelon. That's the sidearm. My EDC, honestly, the compact gun, it's Hellcat Pro. I've got a TLR7 sub, and I've got that Alpha Omega. What was the other name? Whatever Clint is working with. That company. I got their holster. And I've got the Swamp Fox Dot, which I'm gonna actually change that to Right On. So, all right, moving on. What else? Kaya, you shot the Smith & Wesson 500? No, dude, I've never shot the 500. I've shot, what was it, 460? That's as big as I've gotten when it comes to revolvers. And I've shot the Desert Eagle 50 many times. Oh, by the way, have you guys seen that? Let me see if I can actually show it. Hold on, I'm going to try to show this to you guys. Since this is live stream, I'm going to show this to you guys. I'm speaking Turkish there, so it doesn't matter what I say anyways, because you're just going to watch the video. Oh, wow, 6.1 million views. Okay, hold on. I didn't even know that. How do I share my screen? Wait. There you go. Okay. And I got to show this to you guys.
Power off.
Good. And just so you guys know, see it. Present, share screen, window, entire screen. Okay. All right, guys. This is an actual Desert Eagle.
Evet arkadaşlar, gerçek bir Desert Eagle'la mermiyi havada ağzına vermek mümkün mü?
Just watch
Onu
this.
deneyeceğiz. Herhangi bir hile yok bu arada. İcra tamamıyla fabrika. Ağzına mermi yok. Şarjör burada. Hadi deneyelim.
Dude. Freaking air rack the Desert Eagle, bro. Air rack the Desert Eagle. I'm so stoked on that one. So I got to do an English version of that. But just saying. So air racking is becoming my thing nowadays. Just air racking guns. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, absolutely zero tricks, nothing. Factory stock Desert Eagle. So, what else we got? Wait, it's even got the Finland acceptance mark, so it was definitely used in the Winter War. What did I miss? What did I miss here? Oh, we're almost at 2 hour mark. So, wait, what am I scared of, Crunchy? What happened? Bro, wait a minute. Hold on 1 second. Samson. The irony, Kai had never been fishing, but he got catfished. True, funny, but I told that story a while back. Why am I getting that chat now? Seriously, why am I getting that chat now? Rumble. Let's see. My buddy has a thermal smokes coyotes at 200 yards. Yeah, dude. Let's see. When is CF podcast going to be on Rumble? Oh, that's a good question, Chuck Bug. I don't know. I think they should. Honestly, it makes sense, right? We should also upload it into Rumble. Huh. Let's see. KP, what's my next carry going to be? Honestly, I don't know. Right now, Hellcat Pro is doing a good job. We'll see what comes up. Like, we're going to be at SHOT Show in a couple months. No, like 3 months. Maybe there's going to be something new. I don't know. Looking at Rumble right now. What else we got? Good. Okay, moving down here. Glock 19. Dude, I carried Glock 19. But Glock 19 is not going to be my EDC. I love the gun, but it's just too bulky for an EDC for me. Kaya, your favorite guitar you've owned, played? Ibanez. I haven't had many guitars. I've had 3 guitars. I've had 3 guitars right here, guys. And I don't know. It's a mess in here. Hold on. Get this out of here. Boom. You guys see it? No? There we go. That's my Ibanez right there. That's my Fender made in Mexico. And that's just my little shitty right there. Well, I don't know. Little Fender right there, but I believe it or not, my AR fell on top of that thing when I was moving. So broke a string. But that's my favorite right here. And you guys probably couldn't hear this. Let's see. Yeah? Okay, that's good. Let's see if you guys can hear this actually before I even play. Hold on. Audio. Automatically adjusts mic. What is this? Echo cancellation must be off. Okay. Can you guys hear this pretty good or no? Well, let me see my guitar because you guys are going to say, hey, Kai, I can't hear you. Let's see. Hold on. Try this real quick. Loud and clear. I don't believe it's out of tune. Let me see. Hold on a sec. I don't think it's out of tune. Is it out of tune? I don't think so. I thought I just tuned this thing a couple days ago. But it could be, man. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it is out of tune. You're right. Let's see. That's good. I can hear that. Okay. All right, we're good to go. we go. All right, so there you go. Sounds good. You guys can hear it. It's not dipping on you, right? No. There's no singing, bro. Kaya plays the guitar because he can't play women. That's true. I'd rather be away from that. There we go. It just sounds not good with that. Like, I just need the music. And unfortunately, I can't play the music because then YouTube throws a copyright at us. So unfortunately, I have to just play the guitar as is. And when I play the guitar as is, I just can't. I need that drum beat, man. Yeah. Wait. Hold on one sec. Great live, man. Can you shout out my daughter, Ileana? She's 4 and loves watching the stream. Ileana, love that. I love that. I got a 4-year-old girl watching this live stream, bro. Everybody. Is that how I say the name? I hope that's correct. Ileana, we love you. Thanks for watching this stream. And this is for Ileana. Well, I don't know how to play something nice. Mine is all like heavy metal. So. That's correct. Okay, that's good. Thanks for watching, Ileana. Appreciate you. And wait, whose birthday is it? Okay. Nobody's birthday as far as I know. All right, good. Mine is going to be soon. So, what was I going to do? Dude, I know so many songs, I keep forgetting them. What else did I know? Oh, yeah. Hold on. That was Du hast. There you go. Hear that? So, oh, wait. That should be enough for tonight, guys. Let me drink this. And delay. Are we getting uncomfortable now? Crunchy, stop it, dude. Stop it. All right. I want to play Dio, dude. There's too much delay. Let's kill that delay a little bit. I wish I could play the song here and you guys hear it, but so. Richard Williams. Whoa. There you go. Rich, thanks, man. Appreciate you. Oh, Eye of the Tiger. I don't think I know Eye of the Tiger. Shit. I knew Michael Jackson beat it. Whoa, huh? There we go. Ah. And then it's like something like that. Something like that. You guys know what that is? Anybody knew what that was? I don't know. Man, nobody could tell what that song was, the very last one I played. Damn. Come on. Hold on. No? Tornado of Souls by Megadeth, bro. It's like... Tornado of Souls, bro. It's so funny. I can't play it slow. I have to play it fast. There's that. But, I mean... I forget. I don't know what else I know. I just know so many things, but just little bits and pieces. Like, what was that? So I forget. See, I keep forgetting this because it's been a long time since I play this. Yeah, I gotta practice this. Oh, one. Wait. It's something like that, I think. I forgot. Wait. No. There you go. No. No. There you go. Ah, I can't fucking play it, dude. It's hard, man. It's not easy, dude. It's not easy. Master Puppets, first of all, I'm going to tell you this. I can't play Master Puppets as fast. If I could, I should just quit Classic. I should just go work somewhere else. But it is, I believe it's... Something like that in that neighborhood. So, anyways. Moving on. Seek and Destroy. Oh, wait a minute. Seek and Destroy. Bro, I used to know that, Matt. Wait. Hold on. Bro, okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I can play Seek and Destroy, but I used to be able to play it pretty decent for what it is, right? I think it was, hold on. I gotta turn it, hold on. Nope. Wait. I think I'm getting it. And then it was I forget. Wait. No. Hold on. Nope. Damn it. I used to play it, man. I used to play it real well. Hold on. Nope. No. Nope. Damn it, I forgot that part, man. I know it was like... There you go. Something like that. I know it. I just forgot the notes. But I know it was like. Oh, I remembered it. There was that. All right, last song, and we're getting out of here. Because I think I forgot a lot of the songs. Oh, let's see if you guys actually remember this. and then it was just like. Dude, I don't know how to play that, Edward. I have no idea. I have no idea. Oh, dude, I don't know any of that stuff. Give me some Metallica stuff I can do, but other than that, I can't do. Oh, wait a minute. There's the Orion, bro. Orion, guys, Orion. I think it was this. There you go. Dude, what is that small world BB King? What is that? I don't know what that is, dude. I've been seeing that. What is it? Oh, Polaris. Dude, wait, Orion is awesome, right? Here it is, boys. Here is Orion. Let's see if you guys can remember this part. Fuck. How long? I can't remember. Fuck. All right, so hold on, I can't see the comments. Hold on. I got to see BB King live. Oh, I don't know. Blues. Oh, King of Blues. Oh, bro, I don't know any blues, man. I don't know any blues. I don't know any blues, bro. Wait. So. Hey, I added this part to Metallica, so I kind of stole it, I guess, from Metallica. How do I get out of this? Come on. There we go. So, I added this part right here. So, yeah, this part right here. I felt like that part wasn't really fully finished, so I finished it for Metallica. That's it. And of course, we're gonna have to do this, guys. That's it. That's it, guys. I'm going to end it with Star Spangled Banner, and then we're going to call it quiet for the night. I'm going to go get some sleep. Smells Like Teen Spirit. Classic. Get some delay in here. Good. Get my stupid wallet out of my pocket because I can't play the guitar. This is, dude, we never did this before. This is the first time I'm doing it. Like, I played the guitar before, but I grabbed it. I played the Star Spangled Banner. Come on. There we go. We're going to remove this so you can hear it. All right, and I'm going to go to sleep. All right, so if I screw up, don't judge me. So. Actually, that's not the setting. There we go. That's it. That's how we end this live stream today. And guys, next Wednesday I won't be here because I'll be overseas traveling for my personal business. I will try to maybe get on my phone and do a live stream that way. If I can find a computer, I will. If not, I'll see you guys the one after. Love you guys. Thanks for the support. I know Classic hasn't been easy because I got to a new audience. People don't know me. A lot of people kind of didn't accept initially, but really appreciate you guys supporting. Love you guys. You guys take care. Be safe. Stay vigilant. Bye-bye.